Did anybody check to see if Bastion Booger was in a Royal Rumble?
That's good. No.
Yeah, someone better. I better look that up.
I'm Googling it right now.
Yeah, let's make sure, because that needs to be my fallback to everything. Bastion Booger.
So, Al, what is the Royal Rumble?
The Royal Rumble is a 30-man, over-the-top battle royal, no rules, no disqualifications. Royal Rumble, it's the most exciting match of the year. The objective is to throw your opponent over the top. Not through the middle, not over the bottom, you go over the top rope. Last one usually wins a shot at WrestleMania. But now is it true that in the last couple years, the winner of the Royal Rumble isn't always in the main event?
Yeah, because Brock Lesnar is there.
Doesn't seem fair.
Yeah, he's curtain jerk a lot.
Why do you think the Royal Rumble's so popular, Kyle?
Well, people like spectacle and large numbers that are higher than 15 or 29, so I don't know. Why do you think it's so popular?
The Royal Rumble is so popular because you get so many different guys in the ring, or ladies, at the same time. You have a bunch of different characters that might not normally interact with each other, beating each other up for upwards of an hour. Because it's mayhem. Like, why is NASCAR popular? Because sometimes somebody crashes and dies, and it's the most exciting thing that can happen in the world. And that's the same thing for the Royal Rumble. Sometimes you see Brock Lesnar punch Braun Strowman in the face for real because he accidentally got kneed too hard, and stuff like that happens.
What was your favorite Royal Rumble?
1992, Ric Flair comes out number 3, or no, 4? 3 or 4? Tell me, nerds.
3.
3, there you go. Comes out number 3, and with a tear in his eye, wins the big one. The reason why that's my favorite is because you get the backstage interview with Mean Gene Okerlund, and he says the famous line, the reason why I started smoking cigarettes, so I could hear him say, "Put that cigarette out."
Ric Flair, you have made world. Put that cigarette out.
My favorite Royal Rumble was, I believe it was the 1991 Royal Rumble, in which Hulk Hogan won. I think it was the first one that he won, and that's the best one because Hulk Hogan's the best.
I believe it's Royal Rumble 98. Yep, that's the one where Cactus Jack was in it. Yeah, he didn't win. But then Mankind was in it. Yeah, he didn't win either. And then Dude Love, and he didn't win either. So that means that Mrs. Foley's baby boy lost 3 times in one Rumble.
What's your favorite Royal Rumble moment? Of all the things that happened in a Royal Rumble, what was your favorite one?
When they got kidnapped and taken to Saudi Arabia.
Drew Carey was in a Royal Rumble once. Do you remember how he got eliminated and who saved him from Kane? Ooh, I know he tried to bribe Kane with money, but Kane's a man that doesn't accept currency. I don't remember who saved him, but I remember he eliminated himself. I think it was Raven.
Raven came out.
And our rival of Dr. Wreckingballs and H30s. So I'm just Randy, not the doctor.
What's luckier, drawing number 30 or drawing number 1 or 2?
I think historically, you would think 30. So like as a sports fan, I'm gonna say drawing number 30 because logically, if you're coming in last, you have the best chance at winning because you're fresh. But I think 1 and 2 have won the most, right?
1 and 2 have 4 people who've won, and 30s have 3.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that many won it from 30. Who? John Cena.
Well, I don't have that
Oh.
data.
Sorry.
What's better, low number or high number?
We just asked you the question. You have to pick.
Pick a number 1 through 30, somewhere in there.
I'll go 15. I don't want to offend anybody.
If you were in the Royal Rumble and someone larger than you entered the ring. Impossible. What is your strategy? To be bigger than they are.
Who's someone who never won but should've?
Well, I would have said Big John Studd, but he won one. I don't think Bastion Booger's the right answer. Sorry. I'm gonna say Mick Foley. Andre the Giant. How could you have the biggest man of all times not winning? I feel like Andre the Giant should have easily been the first winner.
God. I don't know. My dad's never won. He works pretty hard.
Do you remember when Vince McMahon came out to yell at Batista and John Cena for screwing up the finish?
And he blew his legs out.
Do you remember the exact specific injury he got?
Then he tear both his quads.
Tore both of his quads sliding into the ring.
And then he sat in the ring screaming at him.
What do you think about that? Is that something you see yourself doing?
No, I don't slide into rings.
As the sheriff, you don't see yourself sliding into a ring and tearing both quads?
No, I roll.
Okay.
You think if Vince McMahon would have rolled, he would have been fine?
Yes.
What's the safest way to get eliminated from a Royal Rumble?
Roll.
What's the most dangerous way?
Roll.
Who are you pulling for?
Who does Elk want to win the Royal Rumble? I'm going to take the field. So I think you have the normal people who are going to be in the Royal Rumble. Elk's hoping that Vince McMahon has some time crystals of his own and can pull off a surprise entrant who will win.
Man sewer.
Is he the guy who won the greatest Royal Rumble this year?
He wins anytime they're in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
And only in Saudi Arabia.
Why was the Saudi Arabia Royal Rumble the greatest Royal Rumble?
They
It
pay.
wasn't that exciting.
It's all about the money. They paid big bucks to be the best. That's why if you want to be the best at anything, you gotta have a lot of money, or not be afraid to get your hands dirty.
What do you have against Mansoor?
I don't, but he only wins in Saudi Arabia. I find it fishy. I believe he's an incredible young talent, but he needs to win here in the States.
As an avid wrestling fan,
Yes.
what do you hope happens in this year's Royal Rumble?
I hope that instead of fighting against one another, they decide to fight together and everybody wins. What are you not looking forward to about this Royal Rumble?
Seeing how many guys are and women are just in the corner getting choked. 'Cause that happens all the time. It's a strategy that you use in battle royals where you grab somebody and you put them in the corner and you're so tired and exhausted that you just kind of lean on them and choke them a little bit. And then that's what's going to happen a lot.
The fact that none of the Latin American wrestlers are gonna do very well in the Royal Rumble because Vince hates Mexicans.
If you could change one rule to the Royal Rumble to make it more entertaining, what would it be?
Animals. One person gets to bring each animal, but you can't bring a duplicate of an animal. But you bring different species of dogs, but not like two German Shepherds. Like a German Shepherd and a Poodle could both be in the same Rumble, but I'm bringing a bear.
Now, is it just the bears? Like, is it like Pokemon, where it's just the animals competing, or are there humans and animals competing?
Human and animals. It's like you get a tag partner. And I would bring a bear. Because as Daniel Bryan said, bears are good at wrestling, bears have worked the territories, and also an alligator would be a good wrestling companion for a battle royal.
But they always lose.
How are you gonna get an alligator over the top rope though? Why hasn't Elk won the Royal Rumble?
I think because Elk chooses not to win it, frankly, because he's so good that he would win if he tried. Elk shirt's available at www.3wisemenmedia.com.
Who was your least favorite Royal Rumble winner?
Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Hogan should have won it.
Okay. Now, who's somebody who never won one?
Was Hogan even in the Rumble there?
I don't know if he was or not, but
It doesn't matter if Hogan was in it or not. He should have won it. He was alive.
he's alive now. Should he win this year?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's in his hometown. It's literally in his backyard. He could go out there in his bathrobe and slippers and win it.
Okay, surprise question that I didn't know I was going to ask.
Oh boy.
Who do you think's going to be the biggest surprise entrant in this year's Royal Rumble?
Hulk Hogan. I just said it. Try to follow.
Those 30 guys seem like too many.
That's not enough.
For somebody who doesn't know a lot about wrestling, what would they need to know going into the Royal Rumble?
Take a bathroom break before, because you don't want to miss any moment, any excitement. I'd find some friends to watch it with and gamble, because that's when Randy wins the big money. Beginning of the year pays for the rest of it.
Well, that'll have it. This has been the barefoot brawling, friendly neighborhood caveman Elk.
Thanks for listening to me talk about the Royal Rumble.
Make sure you watch it on January 26th of the year 2020 on the WWE Network. Be there or Boogeyman's coming to get you.
He could win it.
Yeah.
He could win it.
And as always, let's hear it for me.
Name 3 current professional wrestlers in the WWE.
Oh no. Daniel Bryan,
Yeah,
that's
a name.
one. I hear Rey Mysterio a lot. Does he do
Yep.
things still? Okay. That's 2. And those Hardy guys that you like so much. They solve mysteries.